Welcome to Klaus Kellerman's channel, where relaxation, joy, and bliss are moments that are rare and to be savored. Slow down and feel for yourself. Is it possible to have a great game in a shit tank? Is it? Is it possible to have a great game in a shit tank? Well, let's watch. We're going to walk, what's his name? Bocage. We're going to call him Boki. In a shit tank. And what is a shit tank? This is a shit tank. A tank that doesn't even start at the beginning of the game. I mean, look at it. It's a TD and it doesn't have a turret. Therefore, it's shit. Okay? I mean, any other tank at this tier that has a turret is better. Do you agree? Or am I full of shit? Huh? Did you watch the intro? Are you relaxed? There's no need for you to be hasty or to do anything rash at this moment. Just, you know, cozy down and get ready to watch. We're going to watch old Boki here. He's got 3 teammates that have moved up here. They're all kind of in the way and they haven't done anything. And he's stopped. He's waiting till, you know, everyone's stealth. He won't get shot by accident. And he's poking and he has 6th sense. They've seen him, so, you know, screw that. It's not going to work. Him sitting around at the beginning of the game. Oh, look at that. I didn't know you could drive. I've never driven that little path that he just... That was pretty cool. I guess that you can do that in a shit tank, right? You can drive strangely in a different type of pattern than usual. Now, it doesn't have a turret, it doesn't have any armor, and it's not that fast. So, why the hell would you want to play this thing? Well, when you have a team like this, like, look at those guys. There's like 4 or 5 of them in the hole there chasing one enemy, and do they realize that if they get right down there in that hole, they can't get back out? You know, whatever. Say goodbye to them. And where is he going now? He drives in these strange places. Like, oh, they've seen him again. So he's got to back up. Oh, and the tank with no armor has bounced the shot. But he's, okay. The bounce was, now what are you going to do? Now what are you going to do? You like driving in weird places? Well, what's going to happen now? You don't have a turret, you can't poke around, you got to turn the whole stupid tank to be able to shoot. There's a rock in the way, you can't back up, you're screwed, buddy, you're screwed. But they know he's here, but they're not shooting, right? Because most of the enemies don't realize that, oh, he's there, he's not on my screen anymore, the red dots disappeared, well, I guess he's gone. You know, they don't realize, well, he can't back up into the lake. He can't drive into the open where we would see him. He can't drive through the rock. So he must still be there. And there are people that know he's there because they were shooting him. But I guess they just assume that, you know, he's like that genie on that show that does with their nose, does ding, 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 you know, the bing, 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 and then boom, she's in a different spot. What is? I dream of the genie. They think that he is the genie. And I dream of genie. Just a little nose twinkle, and he's gone. Yeah, he's not there. Don't shoot him. He's gone stealth. And yeah, Gegner ist fast ausgescheißet. Now look at his layout. He doesn't have anything. He's got a shit tank, and he's got a fire extinguisher. He hasn't used anything. That's all he's got is a fire extinguisher. He doesn't have a camo net. He doesn't have binocs. And you can tell he's sitting still, and the view range circle is not increased. He can't see anything. He has no armor. He doesn't have any consumables. And he's got no place to go because he's got to drive in the open to go anywhere. And there he goes. They must see him now. Now he's got to go back to the base. Because when you're in a shit tank and you're having a shit game, why not make a shit play? Why not just Oh, wait a minute. I have once, or more than once, on numerous occasions, said to you guys that if you do not know what to do and you're losing the game, you should go back to base. And so I correct myself. I correct that this is a good play. Because you know what? He doesn't know where the fuck to go. He can't see anything. He doesn't know what to do. He's in a shit tank. They're losing, so, well, you know, go back to base. You cannot hurt the team by going back to base, right? If he just drives towards all those red dots, they shoot him, he dies, then he has helped the team lose. You follow? But he drives back to base, he does not die, he may eventually help the team win. That's the, you know, it's a simple, what is that called when one thing follows another, right? A, then B, then C, right? You know, a lot of people are tall. Tall people have no problem dunking the ball. Dunking the ball gives you 2 points. Getting lots of 2 points means you win the game. You win the game means you win the championship. You win the championship means you get the really good-looking hot girlfriend, right? So it follows. Tall people get the hot-looking girlfriends, right? One thing follows another. You know, might not be the best analogy. But hey, come on. This is not a family-friendly channel. This isn't Sesame Street. This is Klaus's channel. I can say whatever the hell I want on my channel. You don't have to listen. You can disagree. You could say, it's not a very good idea to go back to base. Only campers go back to base. You should have charged forward. You know, you could have that opinion. You would be wrong. You know, you would be a fucking moron. But you could have that. It is your right to be a moron who's wrong, right? If you want to be the wrong moron, it's a free world. You can. You can have the wrong opinion if you choose for yourself. But I'm telling you that if you don't know what to do, and now it's him versus 5, right? There's 5 guys. If you don't know what to do, you're just confused, it happens so fast, just go back to base. Go back to base, because when you go back to base, maybe, just maybe, you can help the team win. Like this guy has tried to find him. He's back at base. He shot him, right? This guy's come. They all come to the base eventually. He's trying to get him. He's dead, right? The only reason that happened is because he went back to base. If he didn't go back to base, he wouldn't have killed those 2 guys. Right? If he just drove anywhere else on the map, he would already be dead. This game would be buried in the millions of games that go unforgotten, right? And you would never have seen it, and you would never have heard this, you know, interesting, riveting commentary about morons and tall people and their girlfriends. It would all be, you know, in the stratosphere of time and space, never to be remembered, like a dead star. You like a dead star? Whatever. Sometimes the game's boring. You got to try and fill the commentary with something. I mean, you go back to the base. It is, I guess it's boring, but it's the right thing to do. You see, now he keeps moving, shifting his position. He's going to go to a different bush. This looks like a pretty bushy bush. So he's going to park himself in this bushy bush, and he's going to sit there. Because if the enemy wants to win, you know, 99% of players, when they're winning, what do they do? What do they do? Come on. You're winning the game. It's 5 versus 1. What do? You start driving to their base. That's what people do. Oh, we're winning. Okay, let's go. You know, even the campers that have sat all game at A1 or wherever, they're winning 5-1. Oh, I guess I better move now. And they start driving to the base, like this guy. Oh, we're winning. I'm driving to the base now. I'm almost there. I'm going to go to the base. Right? That's what they do. It's just what people, you know. So if you go back to the base and you kind of set up, they will just fumble towards you. We're winning the game. I've driven to the base. I camped all game. Now I've driven to the, oh, I'm dead. Now it's 1 versus 2. Guess where they are? They're coming to the base. There they are. There he is. He's headed to the base. I'm going to the base now. Oh, I'm dead. It's my turn to go to the base. I'm going to the base. Yeah, and that's how you get Kolobanov's medal. Standing 1 versus 5 alone. You go back to base in a shit tank without a turret. And you make some profit. Huh? Huh? Did you learn something? Did you learn something? I don't know if you learned anything. But, sometimes you gotta show a shit tank doing good. Because that's the way, I like it.